Comment, find it, send it, location. Wonderland, look where you're at. Maddest of hatters, the Cheshire Cat. Magical cabins and lovely white rabbits with clocks. Dancing through a dream underneath the stars. Moving till the morning comes. Impossible things, working through disbelief, imaginative leaps, fresh perspective. There's no use trying, she said. One can't believe impossible things. I dare say you haven't had much practice, said the Queen. When I was your age, I always did it for half an hour a day. Why, sometimes I've believed as many as 6 impossible things before breakfast. Alice is correct. It is indeed difficult to believe in impossible things. However, it is the Queen's viewpoint that resonates most with Alice. And when you receive this card, with you too. You are being asked to believe in something that seems impossible at present. This could be a miracle or something that seems too good to be true. It also talks of beliefs as a matter of discipline and practice. As the Queen says, she practices believing in impossible things. What if we're to practice believing in the impossible? If you were to spend half an hour each day meditating on a miracle, changing your thoughts, or focusing on creating an amazing life, you would slowly but surely expand your limits of possibility. If you devoted a half an hour each day to creating wonderful changes within your life, what would you achieve? Financial breakthroughs, relationship bliss, physical healing. Devote yourself to something you wish to improve. When you do this, then just like the Queen, we too start to believe in impossible things because dedication steadily brings the impossible closer. The definition of this card, a struggle to accept what seems unlikely. Devote regular time to improving a situation, becoming better at something you care about, or changing something for the better. Meditate on a miracle and believe in impossible things. The reverse meaning of this card, stubbornly refusing to believe that any kind of action can change things for the better, denying that action brings results, feeling that something is too far out of your reach, or that miracles are for other people. That was my card from yesterday. Connection problems. Hmm. I don't have any of the angel numbers screenshot. Okay, here it goes. Angel number 34 mixes imagination with intelligent actions and denotes affirmative forces, prospects, and conclusions based on serious efforts. Hmm. I don't read the bottom card, so I guess the bottom card was 41. Because I haven't gotten the card for today. Card number 41. Forget who you are. Conditioning falls away. Memory no longer defines you. What do you call yourself? The fawn said at last. Such a soft, sweet voice it had. I wish I knew, thought poor Alice. She answered rather sadly. Nothing just now. Think again, I said. That won't do. Alice thought, but nothing came of it. Please, would you tell me what you call yourself? She said timidly. I think that might help a little. 5:06 p.m. on my alarm. I'll tell you, if you'll come a little further on, the fawn said. I can't remember here. So they walked on together through the wood, Alice, with her arms clasped lovingly around the soft neck of the fawn, till they came out into another open field. You are amidst a new experience, one in which you have no idea of who you are anymore. Periodically, this apparent loss of self is a beautiful gift. The loss of memory of self, the absence of the conditioning that defines us, means we can approach new people and situations with an innocence and freshness. This is an opportunity to connect from the heart. So it is with Alice when she enters a looking glass forest with magical powers. All who enter forget who they are, thus not knowing he ought to be frightened of a human. A fawn approaches Alice. She responds with an incredible fondness of the fond, and they meet in simple affection, connection, and friendship. When we forget what we have been taught to fear or hate, it brings the opportunity for a whole series of beautiful relationships to blossom. This is the situation you find yourself in now. Forget what you tell yourself you are. Forget what others have said you ought to be. Forget the enmity, the avoidance, the fear we live with far too often. Forget who you have been taught to be. Instead, reawaken the innocence of the soul. Unknow thyself. Accept the mystery of you. Within that open space, within that force where you are all returned to our ancient, most natural self, we can all be one again. The definition of this card is you are discovering what can happen when you rely less on conditioning, memory, and civilizations, and more on heart, receptivity in nature, new friendships, connections, gentleness, and joy will be yours. The reverse side meaning of this card is believing everything you have been told you are, defining self through labels, cultural programming, rules, and laws, missing out on a beautiful heart opening opportunities to connect due to conformity and rigid beliefs. And that has been the Alice in Wonderland's About Yesterday's message. will not get to her until later on this evening.
I gotta have Reese's because today is.
And the angel number associated with that card is number 41. 41 is a communication from the ministering angels that your mindset and feelings should be hopeful and affirmative. Let this take us out.